Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of July the 6th to the 12th. Let's see what we have here for your reading, keeping in mind it's only a general. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Capricorn on the planet, but if it does, run with it. And if it doesn't, throw the rest out into the universe. You've got drama. That is the download message, and that is the theme, maybe. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say about the drama that could be coming in, how you can maneuver around it, and what you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this week. So, okay, let's see what we have here for my beautiful Capricorns. Coming in with your first card, you've been given the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Two of Swords and the Six of Swords. You have the Tower. You have the Hermit, you have the Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Fool, followed by the Queen of Wands, and her counterpart, that King of Wands. Powerful couple there. Coming in at the end, you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so drama is the download message. You could be subjected to having to deal with other people's drama. They may be dumping their problems on you. This is a card where I always say don't get involved in other people's drama because it's theirs only to carry. And the only reason they're sucking us into it is because they want to validate their behavior. And it's great to be a helping hand, a kind listening ear, and a shoulder to lean into. But sometimes getting involved in other people's drama makes us the bad guy, and we've all been subjected to that at times. So if you can avoid drama at all costs that isn't yours to carry to begin with, walk away from it. Okay, it's okay to put the hand up and say no. No is a full sentence. Now, coming in at the beginning of the week, which is your life or your career card, you've got the card Authority, and it says clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. All right. So again, drama. So be especially mindful if you're dealing with your boss, your employer, your supervisor, somebody in authority, legal eagles of any kind, the police, anything like that. Any authority figures. Don't make any clashes with them. Try to look at the situation open, and be open to being a good listener as well as putting your own input in, but don't lose your cool. Okay, don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and say things that might be taken out of context or that you can't take back. Make sure it's a peaceful solution. Coming in with that, you have the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So you could be at a crossroads with yourself or somebody else. You might have locked horns with somebody that you're dealing with, that opposing energy around you. For some of you, it might be a legal issue whereby you might need to get a mediator in to lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner so that you guys can negotiate and be a little bit amicable and maybe compromise a little bit. Then you can see what you need to do. But this is about you making a decision here, and you might be dragging your heels. You might not feel up to doing it or wishing you didn't have to. It's because you don't have all the information clear and concisely in front of you. Once you do, you'll be able to do that. The Five of Pentacles is a card of loss, bankruptcy, feeling down and out, internalizing, taking all the burdens on yourself, and feeling at a loss in general, disappointments and things. But I'm here to tell you, it always shows the graphics of, here's this guy, he's out there, he's looking forward, he's prepared, he's got his hat on, he's dressed appropriately, he's got crutches, he went and got assistance so that he can go forward and continue moving in the direction towards his goals. Then you have this woman here, she's caught in a storm, she feels it snowing on her, she feels she's in the dark, she's looking down at her feet, not ahead of where her future lies, because she didn't seek out the help she needed or the assistance. This card says, don't be too proud to ask for help. You'll get it, and then you'll be able to see clearly to move forward, and you'll have some relief. Now, some of you may be getting your relief by moving on, and this is the Six of Swords, and this is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So you might be leaving a situation that wasn't working out in your favor, or you felt as though you weren't getting the respect or the rewards for your hard work and effort. Whatever it was, if it was a relationship, if it was a job, it was some unfulfilling situation or an environment you were in, you're out of there. You're not going back there. You're moving forward. And you know by making this new direction, it will be a lot more promising and better for you. Coming in next with your focus part of the reading, which is your career and money card, you've been given wings. Rising above money issues, business taking off, profit, and your career could involve spiritual work. It's your life purpose, and you may be on a mission. So you could be feeling that divine intervention is stepping forward. You may be praying and meditating and manifesting for something that you wanted in your life. And you're going to see that you're going to rise above the money issues. Things are going to be taken care of. You're going to find that what you're putting your efforts into and you're investing your time into, especially if it's your own business or your career, it's going to start to bring in that reward and show you some results that are positive. You'll see the profit coming in. I think you're feeling very grateful right now. And some of you may be giving grace and gratitude towards your spiritual realm, and that you're feeling that you've chosen and made the right decisions to do what you're doing, and you're on a mission to continue succeeding in that direction. Coming in with that, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, and you have the Tower. And the Tower we know is sudden change. It's an abrupt change. It's moving forward in a new direction because you have no choice. This card says something all of a sudden comes to a halt. Now, it could be something simple as maybe it was a contract you were working on and it's over with now, but often it embodies the feeling of having to start over, okay, which there really isn't too bad. We often reinvent ourselves throughout our lifetimes, and when we look back with hindsight, we say, I'm glad I did that. So you now will be faced with making some command decisions to improve the situation. You're going to build a bigger and better, stronger foundation. For some of you, if it was your job, maybe you're going to say, you know what, I'm not going down that road again. I have the capabilities, I can utilize the tools and the education I have in this profession to open my own business. So some of you could be doing that as well, but you're definitely going to see sudden change. The Hermit comes in and says you might be taking time to do some self-reflection, thinking about what it is you want to do, where you want to go, and who you want to accompany with you on this next leg of the journey. Some of you may be seeking out, counsel. Maybe you're going to be going to seminars that involve learning how to move forward in a positive direction. You could be sitting on your own and speaking to spirit and being in that silence and asking for assistance and some guidance and some direction, some enlightenment of some sort. Others might want to put yourselves in the place and the company of people who are where you want to be, picking their brains and learning from them so that you can learn and go out there and see that you have a clear sight line now. You know where you want to go, and you can light the path for other people as well. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Yes, he doesn't go rushing in. He's not charging on his steed, headstrong, and he's very careful. He's not taking risks. This particular knight makes out detailed plans, and he never fails or screws up or slips and falls because he's not rushing in a big hurry. This is a card that says plan. Take your time. Don't rush in. If you have a proposal, an idea, if something's come in the form of an opportunity you're considering seriously, take your time. Read between the lines. Don't sign anything in a big hurry. Okay, once you do, once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Consumer beware. Coming in the center position, your help, your hurdle, and your challenge, you've been given the card Believe, and it comes with the key, and the keys represent your mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So, as I had said here with the Five of Pentacles, don't be afraid to go through the doors that you need to go through to get the assistance you want. When you wholeheartedly embrace the attainability of your dreams, you will find the courage to exceed the ordinary. So you're going out there. You could be pioneering something new. You could be bringing a new idea to the table of life, something also new to you, but maybe to those around you. This card says you hold the key. If you believe, then you can achieve. So remember that. Coming in next, you have the Wheel of Fortune. There you are, believing and achieving. You have the Strength card and the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is basically going out there and dreaming your dream and then realizing what you have to do to attain it and to create it. It's time. It's time to plan your next step. Assume that whatever actions you take will be successful and allow yourself to dream. If you're ready for a partner, let us help you find one. This card says that you can do that as well, because this is a two. Two is duality. Two is partnership, whether it's in love or in business. You're impressing people around you right now, but you're also standing here waiting and thinking and believing in yourself and evaluating your options. You have the ability to be the master of your own mind. Go after it. Successfully negotiating something here, which could be a contract as well. And this is about you moving forward and making this manifestation of your plans into realization. The Strength card says lean into those talents you have. Lean into those strengths that you have. Don't fall back and prey to thinking about the things that didn't work. Be positive. This card also talks about communication. If you're communicating in debates, discussions, sharing dialogue, then you need to be cool, calm, and collected. Listen to the other side of the story. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. Lose your cool in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion, because when we say things, we often cannot take them back. So look at a situation, be a good listener, be open-minded, be tolerant, be compassionate, be forgiving, and also be patient. Okay? Catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. And the Wheel of Fortune rolls in your direction. Beautiful card. This is a card of good luck. This is a card of realizing that things are working out in your favor. It's a card of good karma. You could also be contemplating buying a car. Maybe you're going to take a road trip on any wheeled vehicle, traveling perhaps. But it's an unexpected turn of events that is a change for the better and hope for a brighter tomorrow. And again, you know, what goes around comes around. So jump on that wagon if it comes into town and ride that Wheel of Fortune hard, because you never know how long your luck's going to last. Coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you've been given the card Success. You're climbing that ladder, and it says gradual success with thoughtful actions. Beautiful. So this is about you recharging and going after what you want. You know, you're heading out in a new direction. This is a beautiful card of success and going towards your goals. So you're working on them, and this is why it's happening here for you. Okay? It could be gradual, though. It's long but successful road you're on. You're going to receive top achievements. You know, it's time and effort and sacrifices you're making now that is going to help you overcome any fears, and you're going to get the recognition that you so deserve. So you've started a journey that will take you to the top. It's not a short road, though, and it will require time, effort, and sacrifices on your part. But as you climb this ladder towards your goals, you will have to overcome fears that you never knew you had, perhaps. And you will learn to enjoy being seen and valued for what you know, and the heights will no longer feel daunting to you. It indicates that you will achieve success in both your professional and your personal life. Maybe in your private life, you're building a fulfilling and joyful existence, but it will require measured actions and personal growth on your part. Everything we do requires effort, right? It requires our energy. It requires us to go out there and believe in ourselves and go after it. Well, here's your power couple. Look at this. You've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This is an amazing reading with the Fool in the middle. Now, the Fool is being able to take your leap of faith, going after what you want. And with the King of Wands, he goes big or he goes home. And with the Queen of Wands, she's confident now that she's fought her way to this point. She's thought it out. She's worked towards her goals, and now she's going after it no matter what. But preparation is important with the Fool. Okay, don't jump off that cliff till you check your parachute. Once you get that information, there's not going to be any stopping you, because with this King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you're determined to go after what you want. You're going to go big or you're going to go home. This is an amazing reading. Okay, coming in next, you've been given the angel card number 444, and that's a beautiful number. It's very spiritual to begin with. It says protection, transportation, courage, alignment, clarity, purpose, strength, and divine love. Prepare for the blessings you've been waiting for. They're on their way. You were born for a higher purpose. Focus your energy on your goals and trust that the universe will align the right people, the right opportunities, and the right resources to realize your dreams. This is an amazing reading. Wow. I'm a Pisces, as you know. I hope mine's half as good as this, but we'll see. Capricorn, you do have the Three of Swords, you do have the Nine of Swords, and you do have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so something suddenly might have happened. The Knight of Wands is fast-moving action. It's charging towards your goals, but something could have quickly changed here. that you need to be aware of. But if you get something that comes in fast, you have to act on it. Don't procrastinate, go after it and pay attention to it. But you could be losing sleep. The Nine of Swords says some of you are worrying about something. And I always say, put your troubles on the chair beside the bed before you close your eyes. Ask your guides, your angels, spirit to take away the anxiety, the stress, and the worries, and to allow you to sleep in peace. Okay? You need to, because you're going to bring on physical ailments that you don't need. The Three of Swords says some of you are healing through something. Great loss, great disappointment, sadness, grief. It could have been a breakup. It could have been a betrayal. Sometimes we read that the Three Swords is somebody, third party, stirred the cauldron and created this heartache. But you've cried an ocean of tears, my beautiful Capricorns, from something in the past. And now you've learned from it and you're healing and moving on. Well, my beautiful Capricorns, this is your reading for this week. And look at over 15 minutes. It was detailed and it was exciting. Stay away from the drama. That's all I can tell you. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns.